The very next square is the connection square. That's where you'll begin to discover who you're already connected to that can help you out along the way, and it will also allow you to start thinking about developing some more of those connections, and especially your bridges, which are people that will help connect you to your end user, your end consumer, and to other people that will help to spread that message for you.
I think that's really important nowadays more than ever, this connection economy that we have, that people are all connected together. When I say we, through the rest of this, I'm talking about me, because it's all about how all the things that I've made mistakes. When I'm thinking we've done this, no, it's been me, is I've forgotten how people can lead me to other people, the bridge that you talk about. So if I'm dealing with people that I know, I need to help them understand how they can help me by finding someone else, and they become a bridge to that person that I actually sell to. And that's probably what we see a lot in going to functions, local functions, is it's people trying to sell it to each other. You know, I'll use a Chamber of Commerce just because it's the easiest target in the space we're talking about. But you go to a Chamber of Commerce function and you're trying to hand out business cards because you want to get business from those people. And yet the more powerful way of doing it is, how can I help that person understand me and leverage them? Because if I know 200 people, they also know 200 people. So if I could just leverage one person that knows 200, how many more people can we effectively get into, a buying cycle, or getting into understanding us?
That's a very important key in the connection square. It's not connecting to people to sell to them. It's connecting to people, sharing your story so that they become more aware of who you are and what you do, with your energy signature coming through. And it's also, because you've been through the other squares, it's also very clear who you are, who your target audience is, and how they would think. Because that way, when you meet connections and they ask, what do, you can very clearly tell them, well, I'm in the swimming pool business. I cater to people who are looking for this. They tend to think like this, and here's the energy that they like in the companies that they work with. So instead of you meeting someone and selling to them, you're really explaining who your ideal target audience is that you'd like to sell to. And that, as Al said, becomes way more powerful because you have just broadened your sphere of influence. And that person, if they get to know you and they like you, they will have their ears tuned to listen in for people who are looking for exactly what you explained. So that's powerful.
Because you've educated them. Just by sharing a little bit of your story or what you're looking for, instead of selling to them, now they can go out into the world and be ready to be a beacon, waiting to listening for that person that meets all those criteria. And that is really powerful.